Does God exist? Can you trust the Bible? How can Jesus be the only way to God? Students are wrestling with big questions, and they want to know if Christianity is actually true. When students leave high school and head into college, they're going to face a campus environment where everyone around them believes very differently than they do. Is your student ready to engage in an environment where they're going to be challenged intellectually, spiritually, morally? Immersion is a 2-week transformational worldview and leadership experience for high school students where they will learn what they believe, why they believe it, and how to live it out in the real world. The campus of Impact 360 is located an hour southwest of Atlanta, Georgia, in the resort community of Pine Mountain.
I wanted to come to Immersion because I had a lot of doubts and questions about Christianity, and I wanted the faith to be my own and not just something that I was raised with.
We bring in leading faculty and thought leaders, experts in their field, to speak to those specific topics.
He's got a plan whether I exist or not. He's got a plan whether or not I get on board with that plan. And it's not fitting God into my plans, it's saying, how does my life fit into God's plan?
Because of your unique vantage point on life, your artistic vantage point, you will find a way to connect with people. That's what makes art so brilliant. So now the question is, what are you communicating?
If Christianity is true, you have a nature. And you can either cooperate with it or rebel against it. But you can't change your nature because there is a creator who's designed you to function a certain way. And life is available. Truth is connected to happiness because it deals with reality.
Well, if the world looks designed to believers and non-believers, maybe that's because the world is actually designed.
We engage media and film. They get to write their questions on the wall. They get to process all of this with other students. And that really helps ideas and concepts connect, come alive in their minds, and really begin to understand and own what is true.
All of your questions and all of your doubts will get answers. And even if you're just searching and you don't know what you believe, you will know what you believe when you leave this because it's amazing, and I'm beyond blessed to have come.
We're going to create space for us to worship God together through song. We're going to have times for students to engage personally through devotions, through God's Word. And we're going to create space for students to have small group experiences where they relationally connect with others and get to process all that God's doing in them during this time here. Immersion is a unique experience because students will have the opportunity to be in a small environment where they get to connect with their friends and peers and our faculty. And then we also get to take them on real life experiences where they get to engage someone who believes something very differently than they do. They get to own those ideas we're learning in the classroom, and then they get to go to the mosque, they get to go have spiritual conversations at Georgia Tech, and everything clicks. It becomes real in that moment about what they really believe and why.
Coming to Immersion is by far the best decision I've ever made, simply because I know this is where God put me right now, and it's exactly what I needed in my life to be able to understand for the first time why I believe.
Everything we do here is about building leaders, about building influencers, and that includes having a lot of fun. I want to encourage you to take advantage of this unique opportunity to prepare your student for the real life challenges they're going to face. I want to invite you to come to Immersion. I promise you, this will change your life. You will have confidence like never before to live the life God is calling you to live.
It's given me a foundation for my beliefs. Now I'm convinced that Christianity is true and that it makes the most sense out of every worldview.
It's deepened my faith so much that I can go out in the world and be a light instead of just blending into the darkness now.